内观 Vipassana 通常被形容为灵光一闪的洞见，或是对真理的观。这种说法固然正确，但事实上，内观者靠渐进的方法，按部就班的达到此种直观的洞察力。这个方法就是修习内观，也就是洞见的洞养，即一般所称的内观禅修。Passana 一字指的是看，也就是一般的张眼来观察，而 Vipassana 指的是一种特别的观看，对自身实相的观察。必须将自身的感受当作专注的对象，对其做有系统、冷静的观察才能达成。这种观察能揭开身心的全部实相。Youngstown 内观中心距离卡尔加里3个小时车程，内观培训全由义工运作，这是中心的义工负责人 PEC， 让我们听听他怎么说。
Hi, I'm Paz. I'm currently serving as the center manager here at Dhammakruna. Dhammakruna is a Vipassana center in Youngstown, Alberta. And here at the center, we offer 10-day Vipassana courses. So Vipassana is a technique of meditation, and it means to see things as it truly is. So really, the technique that we offer is a technique of meditation that will help someone heal their mind or give them a way to, in a way, obtain peace and harmony.
Which year this center was built up?
I believe this center started in late 2014.
2014.
And then they've been offering courses. So right now, we've decreased the course size just due to COVID. So right now, our course sizes are about 40 people per course.
Okay, yeah, and every year, how many students they can?
Good question. So before COVID, we had the course size was about 70 students per course, and we'd have about maybe 2 courses a month. But now we're more like a course a month. So I'd say there's about 12 courses, or maybe 14 or 15 courses. Sometimes there's 3-day courses that are, if you've sat the original 10-day course, then as an old student you can sit 3-day courses, which we offer here at the center. And soon we're going to be at the end of July of 2023. We're going to be having an open house that's open for anyone to come and see the center and kind of tour the grounds. I think there'll be like a barbecue lunch, and it'll give people a good opportunity to talk to people that are here serving. There might be ATs, trust members, community members, as well as to walk the grounds and kind of just get an idea of the surroundings here at Dhammakruna.
Yeah, that's an amazing idea. I see so many servers in this center. Could you tell us how to run in this center,
So all the servers, all the teachers, all the committee members, all the trust members, and all the servers, they're all volunteers. So it's all people that have sat a 10-day course, and then once you sit one 10-day course, you're considered an old student. And as an old student, then you have opportunities to serve the center. So some of the ways is serving a course. So for students that come to the course, especially the first time, we provide food, we provide lodging, so all the cooking, all the cleaning, that's done by old students that are offering to serve so that new students can have the experience of sitting a 10-day course. As well, there's opportunities to serve in between courses, so during work periods. And so we're working on projects in the center. We're working to prepare for the next course and clean up from the last course.
Yeah, I see there are so many servers. They are so young, right? And I just feel the meditation, the program, give the young guys the different view.
It is really, it's not something I discovered this technique. Vipassana, and even Dhammakruna, this center, I discovered this, into my 40s, like as an adult. And I really think it's such a valuable gift, and to see people get this at such a young age. So You can take courses, you can take this Vipassana course starting at 18 years old. And when I see people that are 18, 19, 20, it's just really wonderful to see someone get this technique, which in a lot of ways is a gift for many people in their life. To get that at such a young age is really special.
They are so lucky to start the peaceful life when they, very young. Yeah.
I don't know about luck, but it is good fortune. And it is one of the things that people realize after taking their first course. As much as having the opportunity to sit a course is a gift, the individual, at the end of the day, the individual is the one that has to really do the work. So, having this center is a gift. Being able to be served along during your course is also a gift. But at the end of the day, it's the individual that needs to do the work themselves, which is an important thing to understand.
Yeah, and I feel the center is amazing because the 10 days class, so the student not allowed to talk, totally, totally to be silent, right?
Yeah, that's right. So
Yeah.
there are different precepts. So there's kind of guidelines that you follow on a 10-day course, and one of them is noble silence, and that is really important for the technique and the experience, because you really want to feel like you are doing this in isolation, on your own. You are doing this by yourself, but you're also doing this for yourself. Often people say that sitting a 10-day course, it's truly an act of self-care and an act of self-love. It's something that you are doing for yourself that will benefit yourself, as well as really benefiting every person that knows it. Because it changes the way that you think, it changes the way that you talk, and it changes the way that you act. More in line with harmony and compassion. Like the name of the center is Dhamma Kruna, and Kruna means compassion.
Yeah, for the most people, we always, since the people they were born, right? They just seeking and grab from the outside. But this course just the first time to give the people to think about themselves, to check from inside. I said that's totally different. Yeah.
It is very different. Yeah, many of the things that are practiced here at the center or taught at the center, they might be new to people, but they're very beneficial. And I think that's something, the more that someone meditates on their own, the more courses they come to, the more they realize the true benefit and gift of this practice. I encourage anyone to sit a course. Anyone 18 to however long. I've had people into their 80s, almost 90s, come sit a course. This is something that anyone can do, and really it will also benefit anyone that puts in the work.
Yeah, I think 2019 July, there was a student. Uh, she she pregnant almost the due date to have the baby. I think the baby that will be the youngest, the student, right?
Could be.
Yeah, yeah. Thank you, Pat.
Pleasure.
Yeah, thank you.
My name is Basha, and originally I'm from Russia. We immigrated here to Canada to create a better life for ourselves, for our future children. And during this time, there was a lot of struggles, a lot of difficult decisions. And me and my husband we're still bonded, we were very close. But after this course, Vipassana course that we did, my husband did that 1 year ago, and I did it this time. I feel that there's going to be more harmony in our life. And we have 2 kids, and my son, he's very strong-willed, so he's a fighter, he's a warrior, he likes to test our boundaries, you know how kids do that. But sometimes it's really hard as a parent to find, those right words, to build the boundaries, to show the kid how, we love him and we are compassionate and we care for him, but also there's this discipline that cannot be crossed, that boundaries needs to be set. So I feel that Vipassana taught me to to be calm, to quiet my mind, and to go really into the depth and see what are the real feelings are. The purpose why I came here actually was to find myself, because I know there is wisdom inside of each of us, and I wanted to get that wisdom out, to see what I'm capable of, what I want to do in life, what's my destiny, what's my purpose. And I think it's very important for everybody to understand their purpose. So I think right now I took a little step. It's a big journey, and I took a little step by this one course of 10 days of Vipassana, to be more content with myself, to actually listen to my thoughts, to go inside, because during the day we have so many thoughts. Like, the world is crazy, there's lots of people, there's anger, there's hate, there's love too. But it's hard to find the balance within yourself. So with the Vipassana practice, you find the balance. It's easier for you to listen to yourself and understand the needs of you, and then you can share the love to others. So I'm really grateful for this course, and hope you'll find benefit in that as well. Thank you.
Yeah, and I feel it's very good, to have the meditation to control the emotion to to handle with the kids problem, and even the partner. Yeah.
Yeah, there's mini Vipassana, right? Like for the little kids, you can teach them. I think when they 8, you can start teaching them. So if they have anger or something, to find their feelings, and go sit down and close your eyes and meditate and just breathe. At first, start with respiration.
Yeah, give the seeds right inside.
Yeah, just give them a tool.
Yeah.
A tool that they can practice and bring throughout their lives. And it's very important for us as parents to do that.
Yes. Thank you. Yeah.
Acharya. I'm originally from Nepal. Came to Canada in 2013. I'm 26 years old. By profession, I'm a nurse. The reason I'm here at this Vipassana center is because I'm at that phase of my life where I feel like I wanted some answers, like personal answers, try to figure out who I really am. Lots of stressors around the world. So this was a perfect place for me to come, and 10 days after the Dhamma, I feel totally different. I feel there's a change inside me, and this has inspired me to bring my families. Actually, I was just thinking in my head that I'm going to bring my sister and my dad and my mother, like everybody would benefit from this. I feel happier than like day 1 to day 10. Day 1, I had a lot of thoughts in my head, like I had a headache, and it was constant. I was feeling like that for more than like a month. And today, I feel peaceful. Like my head is like all clear, and I think this has helped me kind of grow mentally and physically, and also in the future. This has helped me a lot. So I would definitely recommend for everybody to come here, because obviously life is on cool.
Yeah, you said you are a nurse, right?
Yes.
So like in the hospital or where?
I work at the hospital.
Hospital. So you will see people they pass away like all the time, right?
Yeah.
So is that give you the more pressure, like?
Yeah, when I was just kind of after all this, I realized, because I do have patients passing away, and one where some patients you have developed that attachment. I remember when my first patient died, and I cried after because there was so much attachment. It was hard to let go. But now that after this course, I feel like dying as a process is going to happen no matter what, but it's just the detachment. I have learned that how to detach myself. But yeah, being a nurse, you definitely feel the pressure. It's a very heavy job. 12 hours of work on repeat every day, so stress after stress. You feel burnt out. I was feeling burnt out, and that's one of the main reasons why I'm here. Is I was feeling exhausted, and I wanted some peace of mind. Yeah, some fresh air, some meditation in my life.
Yeah, I think you can just give the peaceful the energy to your patient.
Absolutely.
Yeah, to everyone around you.
Yeah, 100%. I feel like this is also going to help my nursing career for sure because being the hectic job you feel angry and you can't always feel compassionate, right? So now I kind of like, I have angry patients. I have patients who kind of abuse you physically, verbally, all that scenarios there's there. But now after this meditation courses, I know like I'm going to deal with it separately, differently. I feel more compassionate. Like now I think about those patients who were like verbally abusive to me. I feel compassionate for them, and that's a big change.
That's a totally big change.
It's a big change. That's why I feel so happy in myself. Like I feel really happy. I can't stop smiling. But I feel differently for those people like who are abusive or like any negativities. Like now I will definitely deal with it differently. I had the image of this patient like when I was meditating too. Like she was so abusive, and I'm like, wait. That time I was kind of crying. I had a lot of mental breakdown, but now I can't help but feel compassionate for her. So that's a big change, and it's definitely going to help my nursing career as well. Yeah.
Yeah, that's very, very helpful for the people because they're angry, not only hurt someone, around them, even for themselves. Yeah.
And you can't help but take it personally because you're a human being. Obviously,
Yeah.
sometimes you can't help but, as a nurse, I shouldn't take things personally, but you can't help it sometimes. The things that they say, very cruel and mean, it just gets to you, and then you kind of have that, you just doubt yourself, right? So now after this, I just know how to not take things personally. And it's not on you, it's on them kind of thing. So this has really taught me a lot. I'm really, really thankful. I'm really grateful that I'm here. And I'm here at the perfect time in my life, I feel like. When I was just feeling stuck in my life, I had no way out. And then now I feel like my head is way clearer. And as Mr. Goenka said, that I feel like I'm going to make hopefully right decisions with my clear mind and able to kind of focus in a right way. So I'm really thankful. I'm really grateful that I'm here.
Okay, thank you. Thank you. Yeah.
I'm Robbie. I'm a Vipassana meditator for 9 years now, and I'm a software developer and for work. But I love Vipassana. It's so great. It's helped me so much. I hope you develop a desire to grow in Dhamma and take a course if you've never taken a course. And you have taken a course, take another course, maybe serve a course. Yeah, Vipassana is great. I've learned so much. It's helped me a lot to not be so angry, not be so frustrated. Look at things with equanimity, calm, balanced mind, and it feels so good to give. So the service is so nice. You get to give back to people who have helped you and other people who are helping themselves.
So, Robin, how old was you when you first time
My-
for this class?
The third day was my 20th birthday.
Wow.
And in the third day discourse, Goenka says, "Today's your 20th birthday. Happy birthday to you." Like,
Just
oh, this is my
told you.
20th birthday.
Yeah, sometimes I found out the teacher said something just like talk to you.
Yes,
And
right.
yeah.
Yeah, he's had so many students, it almost feels like he's speaking directly to you. Today you might have had this thought. I did have that thought today.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's quite profound. Yeah.
And I know like for your age, there are so many friends will call you Robin. Let's go to the party.
Yeah.
Let's go to the bar, or what do you feel? Just like I know sometimes we have the different side of the life, right?
Yeah.
But what do you feel just like the meditation or the class, the Dharma gave you the strong mind, not like like the leaf to flow on the river, right? To follow others and have your own strong mind.
Well, I think I've been practicing Dhamma for many lifetimes because I knew as a kid, I said, I don't want to drink. I don't like drinking. I don't want to drink. I never wanted to drink. And then I drank a little bit from 15 to 18, and then it's like, I don't want to do this anymore. I'm done. And I got Vipassana and it says, nope, I don't need any of this. It's not fun, not pleasurable. You feel worse in the morning. And as soon as I got Dhamma and started practicing meditation, I noticed if I take any sort of intoxicant, even one drink of a beer or something, I can't meditate. And I get so much more value from meditating than I do from going out one evening. So for the first few years, I'd go with friends or family to a place where they're drinking, but I wouldn't drink. But now it's so much nicer if people come and have tea and sit around and talk and maybe have a fire instead. There's lots of things you can do that aren't drinking.
Yeah, I think the people just do they feel you are different, like when you know?
I would hope so.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
hope, because I think I'm different. So I hope they see it too.
Oh yeah, yeah. That's very good. Like, did you ever trying to let your friends or your family to be in for those programs?
Yes. Yeah, my older sister got me interested in Vipassana, and then I turned my parents onto it, my younger sister onto it, and I've sent a couple friends, and not too many people, none of my family is serious about it, but at least they've gotten the seed of Vipassana.
Definitely, the seeds is super important. You never know one day will be a big tree, right? Yeah.
First you have to plant the seed.
Yeah, yeah. We just trying to, because for me, I just when I see you young guys, I just feel how could you guys so lucky to know the Dharma when you guys so young, right?
Very lucky.
Yeah.
I'm not only lucky that I got it at a young age, but that I started practicing at a young age.
Yeah, just do it,
Yeah.
do it. And how many times you do the server in this center?
At this center, full courses probably 4 or so, but I've done lots and lots of part-time. So I'd come for a weekend, come for 3 days, come for 2 days. Whenever I had time, I'd come up. But I've served in other centers around the world as well, and Vipassana is Vipassana. It doesn't matter where you do it.
Oh, yeah, yeah. There are so many places, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So different centers have different food, different organization, but the teaching is the same. The schedule is the same.
Yeah. It's hard to believe the 10 days course is made, the 29 years you are now, right?
Yeah.
The young boy cooking for us all the time. Thank you. And I know there are many helper, many server, right? Around
At this center, we only had 4.
4.
So we had 4 in the kitchen, and we had 2 managers, and then we had a couple part-time people. But other centers, they have just refused servers because there's so many of them. Say, no, we can't accept anymore, there's too many. So at the moment here, we're open. You want to come, you come.
Okay.
And, yeah, it makes a big difference.
Yeah. Everyone, a little bit of help will make huge difference. Yeah.
Most definitely.
Yeah. Thank you, Robin. Thank
very
you.
much.
Yeah. Hi, Karen. So I can see, you joined the program for 4 times already, right?
4 times.
And almost every month you come one time for the a volunteer server. And I like to know, what do you feel you get from the Vipassana just for this course?
So far, like you said, I've done 4 courses, and I think it's very little. I need a lot more because every single time I come in, the course feels different for me. The first time, it feels like, oh my gosh, I get it. Like, this completely changed my life, and I feel so much happier, so much less reactive to the world, and I am less likely to be upset and all that. But then when I come in for the second time, I realize, oh my gosh, I was only not even scratching the surface, and I get to go just a little tiny deeper into it. And then the third time, the fourth time, every single time it feels different, but every single time I feel like I get to touch the roots of the problems in life a little bit more, just a little bit more. And overall, the benefits, they are they're subtle in a way to people on the outside, but it's very obvious for me because I can feel, for example, me and my husband, we are both meditators, and I can say that we never ever had yelled at each other ever, and I think Vipassana helped us big time. Whenever we are feeling a little bit of agitation or even some kind of unpleasant emotion, we would both know. We could almost sense each other's emotions, and when we do, we would ask each other, "Is everything okay? Are you sure that's what you meant?" Or something like that. So that almost prevents any actual fights from happening before we raise our voices. We already know, oh, okay, something's going wrong. We better, inspect ourselves and make sure this is actually something. It's not, a lot of times things are not as serious or not as big as we thought it is, because it all really comes from the inside. It's 100% my fault a lot of times, and to him it's 100% his fault. So we take responsibilities for ourselves, so we don't have to blame on other people, and we also take control back in a way, even though we don't have much control.
So he joined the program before too, or?
Yes, we did our first course together, luckily. And we actually see a lot of other couples that come to the center together and come to volunteer together. Volunteering also helps because you get to be surrounded by people that's established in the path, and you get to see people change as well. Like I've seen people started just a few months ago, and then it's been around, I think, a little bit over half a year, and now I see them, it's like, wow, they are like the same person, but they are so much happier for some reason, and
That's Dhammas. Yeah.
yeah, it works.
Yeah. And it's so good for the young couple. They join the program together, right?
Yeah.
You don't need to tell each other, you should change this, you should change that, but they got, after program, they will change by themselves. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, thank you, Karen. We can, yeah.
My name is Jason. I have come to this 10-day Vipassana course in Youngstown, Alberta for the first time. I am 19 years of age. I have finished my second year of university in finance degree at University of Mount Royal in Calgary, Alberta. And this is the first experience I've had in my life of meditation. I've been very religious throughout my life, but this is the first experience where I've actually been able to get inside my own mind, get inside my own soul, and really feel a difference within the self, within the body, without having any external factors of religion, without having any external factors of family or love. And I found that this experience was extremely beneficial, brings peace, brings tranquility. It has been an absolute fabulous 10 days. The Vipassana course was constructed incredibly. The people here are most fabulous. Everything is run on donation and volunteer service, so you know that everything is done out of the willingness and the kindness of the hearts. And it was an incredible experience that I had received. I'm very, very blessed to have come at such an age, and I'm very blessed that I'm going to be able to continue to act in this way of Dhamma.
Well, you come back again?
Of course, many times.
Many times? Well, like to let your family or?
They will be here. I will make sure they come. My family, my friends. I've taken brochures for them. I will tell them. Make sure they come. The plan is that my father and my mother, they shall come, and at that point I will do 10 days of service for them as well.
That's wonderful. That's wonderful.
Hopefully I can continue.
I'm Vivek. I recently did this course called Vipassana in Alberta, Youngstown. I'm 20 years old, and
So lucky. Yeah.
I'm actually a student at, I'm doing software engineering. So yeah, like learning this on the side has been, I feel like it'll help me in my real life. You know, breaking habits. You know, like this course is about, you know, breaking impurities that you have in your mind, in your deep mind that you won't realize otherwise. So I think this is a great course to start.
Yeah.
And hopefully it'll help me, you know, learn things and, you know, improve my daily life as well.
You're a student from Calgary or Edmonton?
From British Columbia.
Oh, from BC.
Yeah, from BC.
Oh, yeah, that's a long drive, right?
Yeah, I actually flew here.
Okay,
Yeah,
it's not bad for
yeah,
the.
it's not that bad.
Yeah. So, would you like to introduce this program to your friends or?
Yeah, for sure, definitely.
Yeah,
That's
I
definitely
see
fun.
many people just let the husband, the family, they all
Yeah,
come.
family first, and then definitely friends.
果园早已存在，果实早已成熟，每件事物都已完备而且圆满，所缺的只是那些分享果实的人，那些有。